Hi, it's Pastor Tracy here. I just wanted to come and give you a little bit of an update and share with you some news about some things that we have planned in the next couple of months. So as you know, a couple of months ago, we had announced that Forest Cliff Camp was coming to Gregory Drive again this year to run our summer camp. They have done that in the past for a few weeks, and that's been a really great partnership for us. But last week, they just made the announcement in conversation with us as well that they're just not able to come to Chatham this year. They're fully planning on coming back next year, but with the COVID protocols and with some other restraints that they have, they're just not able to make it and to branch out the way that they want to. So that's really unfortunate news. So that leaves us with the question of, well, now what? So I've been talking to Miss Carly, and we have decided that we're going to go ahead and try to run camp just like we did for several years before Forest Cliff came. So in order to do that, we're going to need your help. See, we weren't planning on running camp ourselves this year, so we didn't plan a budget for it. We weren't planning on providing staff for camp, and so we have no plans in place for that either. Now, we were able to secure a few grants from Canada Summer Jobs like we have in previous years, not for nearly as many students as normal. And so in order for us to go ahead with camp, we're going to need your help. As you know, our camp ministry has been an effective outreach tool because the vast majority of kids who come to our camp come from non-churched homes. And this is a really great opportunity for them to learn about Jesus, about who he is, how much God loves them, and that salvation is available to them if they just ask. Y'all know I'm a champion of camp. So this year we want to run 4 weeks of camp starting mid-July to mid-August. Now, we can't have as much kids because of the COVID protocols and regulations about day camps. So we have to have less kids, but that's okay because we figured out a way to do it, but we just have to hire twice as much staff. That's where you come in. So here's the thing. In order for us to do this, we're going to hold a fundraiser because we need to raise $10,000. That's a lot of moolah. The money will be used to run the camp, purchase equipment, buy supplies, but the majority of it is going to go to pay our summer staff because we need to be consistent in having the same staff every single week to pour into the lives of these kids week after week as their discipleship builds. Listen, I know $10,000 is a lot of money, and I'm only asking because I really believe this is what God is telling us to do. And so would you partner with us in helping to support this ministry this year? I just want to say one thing and make it very clear that you still need to be obedient to the scriptures and to Christ in your tithing to the church. And that tithe should not be removed from that in order to give to this camp ministry. Look at all the odds are stacked against this happening. I mean, we start planning camps in January. It's now June. We don't have a budget for camp. We don't have any staff for camp. I don't have any supplies for camp. This is literally going to take a miracle. But you know what? I've seen God do bigger things. I've seen him do bigger things. So I'm just going to ask for your help, and we'll see what God does. So there's a few ways that we're doing this fundraiser. We've started a GoFundMe. I'm going to send the link here. If you want to go to GoFundMe, you can donate it right online. It'll also help you track about how much money we've raised. You can also send an e-transfer to the office. In the comment section of your e-transfer, just write camp, summer camp, miracle mission, whatever you want to call it. You can let any of the staff know that you want to make a donation, and we'd be happy to swing by your house for a porch pickup. If you happen to be going to the Sundays for 10 at church in person, you can certainly mark it on your offering envelope as well. So here's the challenge. The challenge is we're putting together 4 weeks of camp in 3 weeks of time. I need to raise $10,000. I need to get a staff of 12 people in place, trained and ready to go. And we're going to start advertising for kids to come. See, one thing isn't happening in front of another. They're all happening simultaneously, and we're just trusting God in the whole process because we have to. So would you join with us? Would you help us put this amazing ministry on? But most of all, we just want to glorify God in the entire process. If you're not able to give, that is totally okay because we definitely need your prayers through this. So listen, I'm going to keep you updated. We're going to see what God does because I'm confident there's no doubt in my mind that he's going to make this happen. So thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your consideration. And thank you for blessing this ministry.